Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our LionsGate Portal. My name is Magic Maree, and I'm mastering energy here on Earth, very high frequency energy. And I have a very good friend, apart from my beautiful cat here, Clive. I have Jasper, who is my rutilated clear quartz crystal skull, and he and I definitely have a soul connection, and he helps me to expand my intuition and psychic vision when I need it cosmically. So he's been a part of my life for a long time. And those of you that have followed me or watched me know that Jasper and I have a pretty good, fun relationship. So today, though, what I'd really like to focus on, because it is our LionsGate Portal Day, the 8th of the 8th, 2022, I'd really like to just talk briefly about what does that mean? What is a LionsGate portal? It does happen every year. And this year, though, it's particularly powerful. Then I'd actually like to talk to you just about a couple of experiences I've personally had with the Sirian Gateway and with Sirian beings. Because this is a great time to be able to connect into that aspect. A lot of us have the Sirian aspect in our DNA. I mean, I feel we're multidimensional beings here on Earth, and it's a really, really good time to connect into that Sirian energy. So, and then the third thing I'd like to do with you all is to actually run through a meditation, and I'd like to show you some really simple procedures before we do that are energetic, that can help to clear us, because I know a lot of people have been saying to me, Marie, I've been getting really a lot of anxiety, a lot of strange feelings in my solar plexus area and in my belly button, like that real fear. And then also to the heart chakra, it's almost like that's pushing to open. So a lot of people have been maybe getting palpitations or some feelings of pain, even physical pain. Of course, if you're worried, always go and see a doctor. However, a lot of the time, these are ascension symptoms, and especially when there's the sort of energy coming onto Earth that we've got during the Sirian gateway opening time. So they're the three things I'd like to talk about today. So this is not going to be a long video, but it's definitely going to be something that can help you. And it's not just for this LionsGate portal opening. You can use these procedures and this meditation whenever you feel you just need to get rebalanced, reconnected. So the first thing is, let's ask the question, what's a LionsGate portal? Every year at around this time, it actually starts around the 3rd of August through to the 12th of August. So it's like anything, like when we have a full moon, it's not just the night of the full moon or 2 nights. It actually can extend 3 to 4 nights either side, that energy coming through. And that's what happens here with this LionsGate portal. So basically it's Sirius, our beautiful star Sirius. Now, Sirius has a really similar rise and setting of the sun compared to Earth. So there's some similarities there, though their sun's about 20 times stronger than ours. But when we talk about our sun, I always go in beyond the sun to the great central sun, which is a much more powerful energy force that comes through for us. And this is what I believe brings through light codes, activates our light body. There's also our Earth sun, is connected in with this myriad of energies that are creating our LionsGate portal. And then we have the Earth grid lines. These are actual points within the Earth that create, almost like within our body, we have a meridian system. Well, this actually also happens on Earth. I see it as being etheric, so we can tap into that. And then, believe it or not, the Great Pyramid of Giza is involved in this. And when they were built, they actually made it so that on specific times, like the 8th of the 8th, that energy from Sirius would shine directly in through one of the openings on the pyramid. So all of these aspects actually is what makes up this LionsGate portal. So now with the light codes and the consciousness that comes through with this huge energy, it actually activates our DNA. So, we have got a lot of our DNA is still dormant, and yet there's so many gifts and talents that we have within us that can be activated. The first thing that happens, though, is our consciousness expands. When that happens, often we can have what we call light body symptoms. So we may get these strange sensations in our physical body, and we can feel them, as I said, like anxiety, tummy upsets, heart palpitations. You can feel dizzy. Some people, feel that they get a bit depressed or have, some really negative thoughts. But as I always say, this is like cleaning out your closet. If you go and buy new clothes, you've got to get rid of some of the old ones to fit them in. It's exactly the same with our consciousness. We're releasing the old patterns to allow this new light to come in to our subatomic aspect of our cells, which constitutes our light body. So our light body is actually also can be called our Merkaba, because we travel interdimensionally through our Merkaba or through our light body. So the more consciousness and higher vibration we hold, that makes it easier for us to be connected into other aspects, other realms, other places, and to our higher self. And so that's always a big thing for me. I always go through connecting to my higher self, or my, some people call it their divine presence, some people call it their creator, universe. It doesn't matter. That intention is always there. So there's direct contact internally for me before I then connect to anything else in any other realm or dimension. So really briefly, a couple of times, things that have happened for me that's really helped me to connect into Sirius and know that I do have a deep connection. I was meditating, and I actually ended up on a spaceship, and I was like, okay, I wonder where this is from. And as I sort of tuned into the beings in there, they were showing them to me as literally as dogs. And I went, oh, it's the dog star, it's Sirius. And so that adventure, then I knew who I was connecting with. The next time it happened, I was in a very deep grid meditation. So I was walking through, and it looked like a huge airport hangar, but it was like nothing I'd ever seen, and it was so big above me. And I could see that what it was made from was nothing I knew, no metal on earth. And I went, this is really eerie, and it was really quiet. And yet there was this massive structure. And so I just walked through it and was looking at it. And then when I came out of this grid meditation, my friend that was there, I didn't say anything to her, and she said, you went through the Syrian gateway. I went, and it felt, I knew it was truth. And I was almost physically there seeing this and feeling this. So, and then it's just been recently, I had quite a few days of having downloads of energy coming in. And I was getting all these little sayings and things were coming into my mind, and I knew I was being prepared for something. And then I was sitting there meditating outside in my beautiful sunshine, and I felt this presence come in next to me, and I said, oh, who are you? And again, they turned into this beautiful dog. And I went, you're a Syrian being. And then we continued to talk, and I found out who he was, and there was about 7 or 8 other beautiful little Syrian beings that had come and sat with me. But that particular guide for me was really helpful, and is still around when I feel the need to connect in with them. So this is what I want to do today, is actually help you to connect in to an aspect of you that could be Syrian, because we all have different aspects within our DNA. So the first thing I'm going to do, though, is just show you. So if you have been getting all of those symptoms I've talked about, that anxiety, maybe heart palpitations, or just feeling out of balance and wonky and not as positive as usual, one of the first things I always do is I open up my heart energetically. So why we do that is because once the heart's open, it's like we focus on our breath and everything seems to be able to release through the heart. So to do that, now this is a really simple procedure that you can find in the Beyond Doorways book from Alexis Cartwright in Transference Healing, is you simply touch as if you're touching your heart energy, open and release. So that intention alone can help your heart space to open. So it's almost aimed at the chakra of the heart. Then what I do is I run white light. So a white light frequency that comes through from the core of the earth, from her crystalline being. So I bring up this white light through my whole being, and you can use your hands to do this, or you can just run it in your mind's eye, up your whole body, up through your whole being, right up to the top of your head, and then just let it flow through you. Because what that's doing is helping to release anything that's in your etheric field or your aura, because we can get blocked up. It's like as we're trying to release, we are releasing these patterns and deeper aspects that we don't need anymore. They can get caught a little bit in our etheric body. So just run that white light. Takes like literally 30 seconds to a minute. And then if you're feeling that real anxiety in your tummy, what I do is I just put golden frequency of light up, just point to my belly button, golden frequency of light, a drop of amber essence, and then I visualize or see, sense or feel almost like a cord coming from my belly button, because that's our sensitive area. That's where we bring in other people's energy, and that's where we lose energy to situations or other people. So by doing that, then I just imagine it dissolving, and that beautiful golden yellow frequency of light and that amber drop can often really help you to just release that anxiety and release anything that's caught in that feeling vortex or solar plexus area. So they're like 2 or 3 very simple procedures you can use whenever you're feeling a little bit off balance, and it can just help you to be more connected, release those blocks and things you don't need now that are within you. So what I'm going to do next is actually run through a meditation. I am going to do some language of light in this. I've been told through my higher self that that's something that's going to help to activate these Sirian light codes as we're connecting into this Sirian energy. I've got Jasper here, who's actually also holding a space because he's very connected cosmically. So the first thing I do when I meditate is I just shut my eyes. So if you can just close your eyes. I am going to be running energy on you as well, by the way, this very high frequency as I talk you through this beautiful meditation. So just close your eyes, sit comfortably or lie comfortably. If you're sitting, feet flat on the floor, if you can, have a nice straight back, but make sure you're relaxed. So I want you to take a breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, let yourself drop into your body, relax all those muscles you might have been holding tight. And the next time you take a breath in, as you breathe out, just take your attention into that beautiful heart space. And again, we're going to just have the intention of opening the heart chakra. And now see, sense or feel white light beginning to come through the heart chakra. And as this beautiful, vibrant white light pulses through your heart, it's releasing any pain, any blocks, anything that's not of love. And this white light continues to move and expand through your whole being, up through your neck, your head, down your shoulders and arms, through into your torso and your hips, into your legs, right down into your toes, until every cell is vibrating with this beautiful white light. And now take your attention up to your third eye, which is right in the middle of your forehead, that chakra there. Now this chakra is connected to our pineal gland, and our pineal gland helps us to what sees clairvoyantly, sees interdimensionally. So as you connect in to your forehead, into that third eye, imagine a beautiful, deep, purple ray of light pulsating through into your third eye. Again, this is clearing, healing any blocks, and opening and activating that pineal gland. Sometimes you can feel a tingling in the crown area or your third eye when this happens. As your third eye begins to open more, we now see, sense or feel a beautiful column of golden white light coming from the cosmos through the great central sun into your crown chakra, the top of your head. Feel this light pouring through you, all the way through your body. And feel that purple light of your third eye meeting this white light, which is stimulating your pituitary gland. So your pineal and pituitary gland are now both being activated. And what this is doing is putting you into a place of receptiveness with your heart open to receive energy through the LionsGate Portal. And now we're going to see, sense or feel that portal, the opening, and this brilliant high conscious energy coming through from Sirius, from the great central sun, through that pyramid of Giza, through our earth grid lines and our earth sun, all coming together and slowly beginning to seep and move down through your crown chakra. And as it does so, have the intention through your higher self, through that beautiful divine presence, of connecting in with a Sirian guide. And whatever it is that comes through for you, just know you're being supported with this Sirian energy to help you to release what needs to be released and to also use this amazingly powerful energy to create here on Earth in 3D what it is you want to create, what your soul wants to experience, because it's also a great time of manifestation and abundance. So allow the energy of this being. You can connect with the being, you can talk with the being in your mind's eye. You can feel them, you can ask them if they have a name. And while you do this, I'm going to run some language of light energy to help with this connection. Lena trokoho neketi trapaka. Itom hoin since one mahena krain toko. Leheneka nurutupu elepi nekete makaka. Orokotu utro meselaka. Lehemneko. Roko pentikutu merahepe oroduputukutaka. Iswa makalapo. Miswa elemako. Electricopoko. Raha, araha, araha, maka, 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 oi, trushu. So allow these light codes to come through to help you with your connection to your Sirian ancestry, to your Sirian guide, and to this beautiful energy of the LionsGate Portal. You can do this meditation at any time, but just for now, we're going to bring you back gently, ever so gently, through that LionsGate Portal, back through into the Earth's grid lines, connecting in, thanking your guide, thanking your higher self, and thanking yourself for taking this time to really care about where you're at, who you are, and how to expand your consciousness. Gently focus on your breath. Allow yourself to come back into your body, into the here and now, by wriggling your toes. And then when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. So that is what I've channeled through today for this 8/8 LionsGate Portal meditation. If you have any questions or you'd like to talk to me personally, I do run healing sessions or guidance sessions. I'm at Magic Maree, that's magicmaree.com, and you can connect with myself and with Jasper there. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that helped you understand a little bit more maybe of what's going on with all of these massive high frequencies coming onto Earth and really, what's the word? I mean, it's just activating us. So have a beautiful day. Enjoy that energy work and that meditation, and I'll be talking to you soon.